end of men. Our apocalypse.
A new day is upon us, ladies!
Do nothing.
I want to kill Dirtbag Mike.
Yes, please! Yes, please!
But you gotta give up that pussy. I really love that punk boy pussy.
Motherfucker to Big Brother!
Not without a fight.
The most powerful weapon that you possess. Love? Hate?
Something strange is happening in my house. To be honest, this whole week has been pretty strange. My clients aren't getting the best treatment. And to be honest, something strange is also happening in me. I don't think I'm a very good therapist. patient's head in, and then I fed him to my bed.
I kick ass for the Lord!
We're the Jezebel. That's so.
Here I come.
I want you to get up right now, go to the window, open it, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not gonna take this anymore!
Okay, sorry about that. I don't know what the fuck happened there, but apparently, StreamYard won't. Oh God, fuck! My phone's on. Oh God! Oh God! Jesus Christ! It's all fucked! It's all fucked! It's all fucked! There we go. Okay, cool. Motherfucker! Stop! Ah! Okay. God damn it! Jesus Christ! So yeah, I don't know why, but I guess there's a glitch in StreamYard where if you turn your audio device on after you've already like started, I wasn't even added to the broadcast yet, but started using the service, then everything just falls the fuck apart. Now I know that now. All right. So thank you guys for sticking around after that, whatever the fuck happened. I'm Michael Keene. This is BBBBN, big bloody breaking Blu-ray news. I have like coffee cups and empty containers everywhere because I'm just like an editor mess man now. All right. So let's see who saw shit. Brian finished the last episode of Boba Fett, our latest. Cool. Star Wars. Ghost Rider, American Scream, Culture Shock, Killing Spree, Terror Bison is bad. Oh, that's too bad. TerraVision is bad? Like the release is bad or the film itself is bad? Because I love Killing Spree, but I don't have the release yet. Let's see. Matt watched Cape Fear. I don't know which one. I'm going to assume Robert De Niro and that it was Toit. I don't know what this is. Toit. 4 fingers. Toit. So Toit, it'll just crush your 4 fingers. Let's see. He's seeing Jackass Forever tomorrow night. Fuck yeah, brah. Iceman just says holla back. I'm sorry, I just did the British fuck you sign. And then Flickering Waves saw Memories with Miss Aggie earlier this week. Would recommend if it is available for the upcoming VSL. I would also recommend if it is available for the upcoming VSL. So I have to rejigger things because I had all of my stuff up and now I don't because so Bryce, do you have like a problem with the like actual like what's wrong with the release itself? Movie is, that's an opinion thing. I'm just curious what's wrong with the release itself. All right, so I got Vinegar Syndrome up here. What else was I covering today? Shit. That up. Fucking balls. Ugh. I just can't. I can't win. What was the other thing that happened? Can't spell shout. Doodly-dee. Right. Bring that up. That'll work. I think that's everything. I can see you loud and clear, Brian. Look at that testing man, little secretary boy. Hell yeah. Okay. Sorry, I have to go to my notes. I apologize. I didn't think I'd have to restart my entire system. The reality is I could have just turned off the microphone. So right now I'm coming from this microphone on my camera, which I don't prefer, but do what you got to do, I guess. Let me know how it sounds. What is my favorite AGFA release so far? Oh, shit. I'm looking at it from across the room. Oh, actually, that's tough. That's very tough because it's a toss-up. Because I already, I have a predisposed love for Boarding House. So I want to say Boarding House, but also the one that I was introduced to from an AGFA release was The Curious Dr. Hump. And The Curious Dr. Hump slayed my asshole. It was so good. So that's tough to say. And Matt Miller saw the original Cape Fear. It was on the Criterion channel. OG Cape Fear is also sick as fuck. I just always assume everybody's watching the remake. All right, so got that. All right, so real quick, I'm just gonna throw this out there because I don't want to spend too much time on it. But the 1987, is that right? Film, yes. So the 1987 film Extreme Prejudice, starring Nick Nolte, Powers Booth, Michael Ironside, William Forsythe, Clancy Brown, Rip Torn, and a host of others, I assume. I don't know the film at all, but apparently 1987's Extreme Prejudice is coming to Vestron. That's just a reliable source. Says come to Vestron. That's all I got. The plot, let's see. It's an homage of sorts to the Wild Bunch. With oh, it's a Walter Hill joint. How have I never seen Extreme Prejudice? It's a Walter Hill joint. From a story by John Milius. Oh my God. There's so much happening in these credits. Wow. Okay. All right. Well, apparently that's coming from Vestron. I don't know what the dealio is exactly with that, but cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out. I'm fucking idiot over here. So yeah, I'm gonna get into everything real quick. This is gonna be a super short quadruple BN, despite the opening taking 10 goddamn years. I just want to say that the first trailer I showed at the top there is from Thrust, a shit-fucked love story. And I had Victor, the director, on a while back. I don't remember when, but we were promoting his Indiegogo campaign, and the movie's finished. So just keep that on your radar. It is out there. You can check out the trailer again if you really want to on the YouTubes. That's where I pulled it from. But it looks pretty sick, and you know, he made it on next to no money, and it has Linnea Quigley, and you should watch it when it comes out. I don't, you know, I didn't actually double check when that is, or if we know, but they finished shooting, so that's awesome. Great, good job, yay. Yeah, I'm also going to be doing a very quick unboxing because there's so little news that I'll be covering. But the reason I'm not covering a lot is I bit my lip, and ow, that's very good timing. I have now, this is TMI, but basically 2 ulcers on my lip where each tooth hit my lip. I have like very sensitive mouth shit. Okay, so Bryce brought this up. I had to complain, but the TerraVision release of 1987 Killing Spree was very grainy and audio wasn't good either. The film disappointed me just to not my cup of tea, if that is. I mean, it was shot on video, so I really wouldn't expect either to be good. The old release isn't very good either, just virtue of the source for Killing Spree. That's kind of a general issue with any shot on video film. But sorry I didn't like it. I love that movie. It was a big it's a big inspiration for me. God damn, it hurts so much to talk. Ow. Josh with the $1.99. Thank you, Josh. Thank you so much. So yeah, I like that you just used that to say hi. You could have said anything. You could have said, you know, the Jews did it or whatever, and it would just show up on the screen. Oh, that reminds me. I need to figure out. I'm not using salt water. I'm using I have this mouthwash that I purchased specifically for these occasions. But it's hard because it's like it's right here, like right on the edge, and so it's hard to get to it with anything that I'm swishing in my mouth. I just hate my life. Brain. Yeah, it hurts a lot. So I'm not the most out there. And then also, I was on Master Chaos's stream yesterday, last night, and in case you interpret the news, no, we might get a baby cameo at some point, but he's not even a baby anymore. He's a little man. Fuck, I'm sorry, guys. I'm so tired. I've been editing nonstop, and then after this, I get to go back to editing, which is amazing. So really, Killing Spree was shot on? Wait, am I thinking of a different movie? It's where Killing Spree was shot. Huh. Oh, well, I don't have time to look that up. But I will anyway. Huh. I did not realize that. Wow, I'm a bad fan. I'm a piece of shit dumbass. What is this? Master World 1983 is absolute garbage. Fortress America is also bad. Even Curfew recently is bad quality. I liked Curfew okay. I haven't seen the other two yet, so I can't really say. So it's got 60mm grain and it's on 1-inch tape, so the worst of both worlds. Yeah. I guess that's why I always thought it was shot on video, because it looks so degraded. Which I get that. The head I didn't put out like a ProRes version. I didn't export a ProRes version. So the highest quality version of the head is, I think, 7 gigs, about 8 gigs actually when you do all the math. See, Lino says, geez, when I asked Casey to ride over your face with her skates, I didn't think she actually would. Hope you're you know, it's fucked up. It wasn't like I was watching movies with my patrons when I just randomly bit my lip. It was such a, I wish it was something cool. Anyway, so we're going to go through these real fast. I was on Master Chaos's stream and I went through all these in detail. So if you really want, we went through them in detail. If you want more details, then check that stream out. This is really just for the sake of saying hi to your faces. Real quick, Cinema Attack. I was shocked and pleased to suddenly see your face selling recent screenwrite videos. You need to put some subtle sleazy references in the background. I need my job is the problem. Casey says no half measures. So happy you're making movies. We get to hang out with you. Hope you're good. Oh, thanks. Also, before I get started, of course, let me share my screen. Let me get to that part of the fucking video. Okay. Oh my God, come on. I don't understand why. It doesn't matter. Sorry, I had like all of this perfectly set up when I started, and then I had to fucking all right. So as you can see here, Dr. Deathface currently at $4,909, which means that someone contributed since last time I checked. But we got fucking William. I just lost it. Fuck. Oh God, I'm such a piece of shit. Okay, point is, a cool, awesome person who also became a patron at the $20 level, which I don't even have a $20 level. Went ahead and did the executive producer perk. So basically, we were at 3,000 something. We're now at $100. Well, actually, $91 away from 5,000, from 50% of our goal. And someone actually did the $1,200 executive producer package, which basically it gives you executive producer shit for several of my films. I don't remember what did I promise? I didn't even. Next. So 4 films. You'll get an EP credit on our next 3 films after this one, plus this one. That's 4 executive producer credits for $1,200, because I love money and making movies for money. The same thing works for the producer's package. The only difference is it's the producer package, not the executive producer package. And that's $500, and you get to be producer. So yeah, and we are going to include you in the process. You don't get like a ton of like you don't get to tell me what to do, but you do get to suggest things and have your voice heard. So that's what you got. And yeah, there's also just like $10 special thank you that no one's claimed, which I understand. $15 digital download, $50 Blu-ray. It's the bootleg version. It'll be tons of stuff just for backers. No one else gets it. There is a 99.9% chance we will have an official Blu-ray, but you guys get one all your own that has all the deets. And I'll probably like figure out some way to get you the other Blu-ray too. But let's see here real quick. Oh my God. Bryce saying, Aaron Penn, Master Chaos, Michael Keene, Man vs. Film, see more movies, the best YouTubers for Vinegar Syndrome content. Oh man, that's tough. That's a tough racket. Oh man, I am nowhere near as prolific as the rest of those people. Jesus. And And then Cinematech asked, what software will you edit Deathface on? DaVinci Resolve. I love DaVinci Resolve so much. It's my favorite. Okay, so fuck that noise. Now that I'm done proselytizing my wares. Vinegar's nope, that's Killing Spree. Okay. Vinegar Syndrome, do. Okay, so let's see here. So we got a bunch of movies. Again, I'm not going to go too in depth because my mouth hurts and I'm in pain constantly. But as far as the VSA, the brand new VSA, as EP, I want a robotic spider. You better cast my girlfriend in the lead. I mean, honestly, if I had money for a robotic spider, it might actually be in there. But good John Peters reference. All right, Wolfpack. So Wolfpack, I'm intrigued. I'm very intrigued. There's actually, if you go to the Letterboxd, let's go to Letterboxd real quick. I love two things. First off, I usually agree with Brad Henderson when he says like he likes a movie. And I'm thinking of a different one. But this was in Justin Liberty from Vinegar Syndrome has a great pull quote, easily the best fascist high school football movie from a noted porn director you're going to find, simultaneously darker and more restrained than expected, offering a decidedly more political and aggressive answer to 80s football films like Rudy or All the Right Moves, but predicting the dark turn the sport would take in cinema going into the 90s, blah, 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 blah. Some pretty good ratings. You know, you got some negatives, but I mean, that's right off the bat pretty good. It intrigues me. I can understand why they didn't go with that for the actual cover. Let me actually also zoom in a bit here. Just want to figure out a better way to do this part of things. So anyway, Wolfpack, you know, it looks pretty cool. The VSAs, for my money, have been doing pretty good. Recently, I've been pretty happy. Nothing beats Savage Dawn, but nothing ever will. But yeah, I mean, it looks very 80s. It looks very cool. It looks very different from what you would expect. When I first saw Wolfpack, when I saw it on the site, my first thought was, is that the fucking I already forgot the name, but the movie with the I think guy has like a football costume on or something, and he's slasher. I should have prepared this reference. Oh, that's a good. Reminds me of Gas with fascist football players. That's a movie I need to review, by the way. I need to do some Roger Corman reviews. Just farming a really tall guy. That's great. I love that. So yeah, as far as extras, nothing too crazy. We do get an interview with the director. And something about the locations of the film. But overall, like most VSAs, it's not terribly packed. But that's okay. You know, whatever. Make sure you use your sub discount if you have it. Then we have Sister, a Bill Condon film. If you've always wanted to watch, where the director of the Beauty and the Beast remake and fucking... What's another shitty one I can pull? Twilight Breaking Dawn Part 1, I think. Whatever fucking Twilight movie he directed, that guy. You ever want to see where he started? Sister, baby. This is apparently a kind of dark gothic, southern gothic rather film, and that intrigues me. I like a good southern gothic. Apparently, it's very melodramatic, and I love melodrama. So really, nothing for me to not like here as far as just general what I'm hearing so far. Reminds me of my youth in the South. Oh yeah, guys, don't forget to donate or join the page. Actually, you know what? I'm going to say this real quick. As far as my Patreon goes, I've gotten a lot of people leaving and a few people joining. If you're expecting like a lot of content right now, I'm still trying to be on my break. I'm not very good at that. I've done a very piss poor job at being on my break because I am poor and have to work. So I basically just been working nonstop anyway. But the point is, I have not been doing nearly enough for my patrons or this channel. So I would wait until March to join the Patreon. Because right now, you know, we're watching movies. We're actually going to watch an episode of Silk Stockings and a movie tonight. It's probably going to be a little bit later than well, it might not be late. and I'll post a few things here and there, but right now I'm still kind of on a break. So don't get too crazy with the Patreoning. But if you want to send me some shekels through the YouTubes, if you want to donate to the Patreon, that's the big thing. If you can do anything right now with your money, if you have like $20, $15, $10 to spare, am I losing weight? I think I just got a haircut. I'm pretty sure I'm my fattest right now. But I just thank you, Bryce, for appreciating my looks. But yeah, if you have any money you want to give me, give it to the Patreon, or not the Patreon. Fuck, the Indiegogo campaign for Dr. Deathface. I'd really appreciate it. Let's see. It's in Arcadia Productions. I have Sister on VHS, but it's pan and scan in SLP mode. Not very watchable. Would like to see a decent quality version. Cool. That means you must not hate it. All right. So yeah, this looks great. This looks beautiful. I love a good Southern Gothic. I love shadowy bullshit. I love a little bayou action. I love blood. I love chicks with guns. Yeah, this looks dope as fuck, man. I've seen some very negative things and very positive and very middle of the road. So we'll see. Oh, gotta hide the knife. There's a kid in the room. Gaga. All right. So let's see. We'll get back to sister in a second. This is a one pissed off child.
Can I put the laundry in the dryer real quick?
Yeah, put the laundry in the dryer real quick. Are you a mad boy? I'm not putting bugs on, bud. We're in the middle of a live stream. We're talking to people. You know, like, come on. Let's read some comments. Hard Rock Zombies must be coming out in March with Psycho Cop and a reissue of Amityville Horror, I think. Yeah, I assume so. I think what probably happened is they probably needed like some extra thing for the release, like they found another cut, or interviews were taking too long, or something. I don't know. There's all the whole. It's always a pain in the ass. But stand up. What num-nums? Oh, those? You don't like those, but okay. You want some tackies? Here, go for it, man. You're gonna hate it. You're gonna spit it out. But yeah, I always like whenever something. I talked about this on Master Chaos's stream, but whenever something like that happens, I'm always kind of happy about it because it means they didn't just push it out for the sake of things. I think of like, and I'm not. This is not me like shitting on Arrow, but when Arrow like instead of putting the documentary for Dune on the disc because it was taking too long, I guess they just said fuck it or screw it. They said screw it. I would have preferred they just waited on the release. But they didn't. So I like when, wow, you actually enjoy that now. That's insane. I'm not holding him. But yeah, I'm chill. I feel like my guess, and this I have to state this now because I technically edit for Vinegar Syndrome now. I don't know any details about this aspect of things. They don't tell me shit unless it's relating to my job. But my speculation is that they probably, because they already had a great scan for, sorry, he's killing me. Because they already had a great scan for Drop Dead Fred, they probably just switched it out because they already had, I think, almost all of the extras done since it came from Severin. So that's probably what happened there.
Did you give him a talkie after he threw up?
Shit. No, hide it, bud. Hide it from mom. No, hide it from mom. No shit. I might be giving Takis to a child who threw up earlier today. Oh, god damn it. Oh, gosh darn it. Conflab it.
They heard it.
Ah.
They heard you say, I made him oatmeal for dinner.
I'm sorry.
Give me the baby.
Okay. You can have the baby.
Yeah, that is Dada juice.
Dada juice.
Oliver, can you say shame? Shame.
Don't say shame.
Very good. Say bye-bye, Dada.
Bye-bye, buddy.
No.
Okay. All right. Will your kid have a Dr. Deathface cameo? Probably not. I don't really have anything in there for him, but maybe if I find something, sure. All right. Sorry about that. So let's go back to this. So let's zoom in. So let's see here. So one thing we noticed during the Master Chaos stream was a lot of booklets. Like everything pretty much has a booklet this go around, which is crazy because you don't usually expect booklets in Vinegar Syndrome releases. But the partner labels, a bunch of these releases, all have booklets, which is wild. So this one is pretty packed. First off, I'm not going to go into all the technical details for all these because that's a useless waste of pain. But 2 commentary tracks, one with Bill Condon, awesome, and one with Alexandra Heller-Nicholas. By the way, before anyone says it, I do know that he did the Gods and Monsters. Is that right? Yeah. Movie, and he's a very talented director. He just also has made some weird big budget bullshit. Commentary track with author and critic. I already said that. Heller-Nicholas, which is dope. Interviews with various people, deleted scenes with director commentary, that 12-page booklet. That's pretty sick. Like, this is a nice little I love that, even if I don't like it, there's plenty to dig into there. Let's see. Bryce says, I'm going to see Vinegar Syndrome at Mad Monster Charlotte. I was hoping I could maybe get a job with them, as right now I make $12 at Orbit DVD. Not sure if that's crazy. Oh, right. I'll get into my job thing in a second. Lino is gone. Fine, whatever. Be British. Let's see here. Booklets mean a price increase may be coming. Possibly, yeah. Which would suck, because really, like, $40 MSRP is pretty crazy for a lot of these. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that's a lot of money. All right, so now's the part where I get into my job. So I edited 2 extras for Beware Children at Play. And yeah, Beware Children at Play, I've obviously watched the movie. It's one of 2 that I've seen from this bunch. And you know what? It's not bad. Beware, I really don't. Okay, I gotta say, I forgot to mention this. So I like this. I think this is a great cover. It kind of actually sells the film more than the film does. Not a big fan of the foot in the background here. I feel like the back is a little ugly. I don't know why. It's a little ugly to me. But anyway, so it's a very grainy film. It's very talky. There is some pretty fun gore, like this sequence here. I've seen a lot of people say that this is spoilery. It's not. Young Glenn and his father gone into the woods for a fun-filled camping adventure, but when Dad steps into a bear trap, the pair find themselves stranded miles from civilization with limited supplies, nothing to eat. After his dad dies, Glenn, as a matter of survival, is forced to consume his flesh. That's all like the first maybe 10 minutes, if that. Not a lot of time is actually gone over in this description. It is about killer kids. It is not as fast-paced as you'd probably like. That being said, it does have some interesting commentary to it, like social commentary, that I really didn't immediately pick up on until I started like scanning through it a bunch more. And the more I scan through it, the more I really appreciate it. So this might be a grower rather than a shower for you. Something Chodes. But there's a commentary track with director Mick Cribben. I really want to listen to that. I wish that I actually had perks with my job, but other than knowing when some releases are coming, which I can't use that information anyway, I don't, it's just they give me what I need to edit. So I've not heard this yet, but I am really excited to hear it because he seems like a really interesting guy. I did edit Why I Don't Have... So I came up with the title, Why I Don't Have Children, by the way. I'm very proud of that. One of the... someone says it in an interview, and I took that because as soon as I heard it, I was like, that is a title for this. But it's a making of documentary. I don't think I can actually say how long it is because, Vinegar Syndrome is very secretive. It's long enough. Let me put it that way. It's long enough. It probably could have been longer, but I think it's more than long enough for what the movie is and what you would want to know about it. So I skipped. Fair enough. I actually, you know what's funny? I actually didn't find the last 10 minutes all that great. Like it's okay. And I could see it being pretty wild at the time, but it's fine. The film as a whole, I think, works better and better the more you watch it, which is not the best selling point. But basically what I'm saying is it's worth owning, if only because it's something that I think if you like listen, I'm assuming here, but if you listen to the commentary track or watch the making of, and then you rewatch it, you'll get a lot more out of it. So I thought it was all right. Didn't love it. I'm not going to oversell it. It's not a great movie, but it's better than plenty of other releases from Vinegar Syndrome. But yeah, so then I also edited the interview with Mick Cribben. That interview's pretty good. It's pretty good. And then there's an archival interview. Haven't seen that. And yeah, I think a pretty good little package. Like it's a pretty substantive set of interviews for the doc. And yeah, it's there you go. It's worth owning for Michael Keene completionists. Yeah, it's a good little film. Not going to oversell it again, but it's perfectly fine. So then finally, Drop Dead Fred. So this one is apparently kind of weird for people. I'm assuming that this little girl is going to be like a glossy or something. I can't really tell from the picture, but it looks like the actual cover is going to be a little rough, like a matted feel. And then the girl's probably gonna be like a glossy, maybe. So that's cool. I like this slipcover. It's not as good as the actual poster for the movie, which is very vibrant and pops really nicely. But I think it's indicative of the film. It's in your face, kind of annoying to look at. Drop Dead Fred, for those that haven't seen it, it's a bit of a rumination on adulthood. So Bryce asked, why couldn't Severin release Drop Dead Fred? I'm not sure I can say what happened, but it's, I think, fairly common knowledge if you dive deep. But I'm not sure I can really speculate on that on camera. But what I'll say is everything was above board. Let me put it that way. Nothing really bad happened. It's just there was a little snafu, and then Vinegar Syndrome picked up the rights, and so a lot of, I think, everything. I don't know what the bonus features were like because I didn't work on any of this, but I think they took all of Severin's bonus features and put them on this disc. So that cool. So yeah, this Drop Dead Fred, it's about growing up. It's about connecting with your inner child, and in this case, your inner child is this fucking raging lunatic from Shock Treatment. R.I.P. And it's a lot. If you have to accept that this is the kind of shit you're going to be seeing, like just straight up, or like really juvenile humor, like Fred constantly. So Bryce, Severin is no. I'm sure they're salty about something. They're not salty towards Vinegar Syndrome. Vinegar Syndrome and Severin are hip and chill with each other. That's why you got all these extras on here. Severin owned those extras, so the fact that they're on here shows they're not salty. So yeah, Drop Dead Fred. It's not for everybody, but it's okay. Phoebe Cates is in it, and she has a text interview for some reason in the booklet. I don't know why. I'm sure it's just because she's retired and doesn't want to have her face on camera, maybe. It's a Region A, so it's Region A locked. And yeah, I mean, you got commentary with the director, conversation with director and producer, featurette with the co-writers and executive producers. interview with Marsha Mason, interview with the director of photography, Peter fucking Deming, featurette with a bunch of VFX people, and some more interviews, including one with Tim Matheson, and deleted scenes, actual trailer, and that booklet. So pretty substantive release. I'm pretty pumped for it. Do I love Drop Dead Fred? No. Do I think it's okay, or maybe even good? Yeah, I think it's fun. It's just very juvenile with some very not great 90s CGI, but you know, it's enjoyable for how fucking weird it is. That's really what it comes down to. It's very weird. Anyway, so it looks pretty good. So that's what we have for the February package. Subscribers, you're getting these 3, and then you can use your discount to get Wolfpack. You know, is it an amazing month? Not really. You know, they had to push back Hard Rock Zombies. So what are you going to do? I think overall pretty good. I've only, again, seen 2 of these movies. I recommend both, one more so than the other, with the asterisk that both are in that not for everybody category. Beware of Children at Play is also very cheap. I want to note, though, that while it was a Trauma distributed film, it is not a Trauma produced film. So don't expect Trauma humor or anything like that. That's actually, that's a really good comparison. It's like Vestron Little Monsters. That's a very good way to put it. Of course, Tedda said compared to Little Monsters. Yeah, it's a lot. There's a lot to compare to Little Monsters. I think I actually like Drop Dead Fred more than Little Monsters, but I've gone on record and said that I am not a big Little Monsters fan. So yeah, so that's that. And then as far as the partner labels, I am not going to spend a lot of time on this because I talked for way too long with Master Chaos about it. But shitload of releases. We've got, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 new releases, including a longtime distributor, new partner, Factory 25, which has Ham on Rye. So I'll start at the bottom here. 2 lottery tickets and a month in Thailand. These are Romanian, right? Yeah. These are 2 Romanian comedies. They're like stoner comedies from I think 2012 and 2000. I can't remember the fucking dates. 2012 and 2016. Fair amount of extra features, nothing too crazy, but you got some short films, audio commentary, booklet, video introductions, another short film. So pretty good, and it's apparently the Romanian. Wait, what do I got here? Hey, Mike, if I donate towards the EP package, can I use a pen name instead of my real name? Yeah, absolutely. I don't care what name you like. If you're giving me $1,200, whatever name you want, as long as it's not something that's going to get me in hot water, like the Jews did it. I just got banned. I'm fine. I don't care. I just appreciate money. You can call yourself Butt Slice McGilla Fart, and I pop that on the movie. Fuck it. I would put that on 4 movies in a row. No problem. So that's more incentive for all of you. If you want, your weird bullshit name, do it. You spending over $1,000, do what you want to do. And I appreciate it in advance. Also, Bryce, I don't know if I said happy birthday like during or after your birthday, but happy birthday. I saw your message earlier about not being able to put the $500 down yet. That's totally cool, man. Your life comes first. I think you said a car payment, bro. Do not. This goes for everybody. Let me get the bro. Do not fuck yourself over for my movie. I'm already doing that. Don't do that. But if and when you have the money, please, I appreciate it so much, and I love you. But I will not appreciate you any less for not giving me $500 or $1,200 or whoever's offering what. There's no negative feelings if you don't give me money. Seriously, like fuck. But thank you in advance. Anyway, does this look better? Oh, that looks much better. God damn, I should have been doing this the entire time. I'm sorry. I'm a fucking piece of shit. So one of these was referenced as being like Pineapple Express by way of Abbas Kiarostami. Fucking pump that shit in my veins. So this is what I'm very excited about. Only 1,500 units. Probably not going to sell it very fast, but still, get on it if you want it. Tragedy Girls, I'm going to be very brief here. I am not a big Tragedy Girls fan. I know a lot of people love the shit out of this movie. Not really my speed. It's not bad. Like, I think I would call it a perfectly fine film, but not one that I'm going to rush out to get. It's 2,500 units. I might buy it if I find myself like curious to revisit, because I also haven't watched it since it came out, so maybe my opinion's changed, but I don't know. It was a little too cutesy for me. But 28 bucks. It is more packed than the previous release of Tragedy Girls. The previous release, I think, only had like a trailer or a commentary rather, and like one other special feature. As you can tell, this is much different. Got interviews, you got commentary with the director and co-writer, commentary with Kat Ellinger and others. Oh, goddamn. Red carpet interviews, behind the scenes. I think the behind the scenes are the ones that are carried over. Raw footage versus finished sequence. That's pretty cool. That's nifty. Conversation with the director, Green Banter, storyboards for 8 sequences, galleries. That's pretty solid. It is Region A locked, but if you want to upgrade for Tragedy Girls, it's a little unfortunate that it's not 4K. I'm sure there's a reason for that. Like maybe it was shot in 2K. I don't know if this was shot on. I don't think this was shot on film. I don't remember. I don't care about Tragedy Girls. Either which way, I'm sure there's a reason it's not a 4K. I know Gunpowder and Sky like their 4Ks. Maybe it wasn't worth it because it's Tragedy Girls. I don't know. But, cool. For people who love Tragedy Girls, rad. Fucking rad. Oh, my God, I'm in pain. All right. Red Spirit Lake is a really fucked up SOV film. This one's actually SOV, not the 60mm put on SOV like I fucked up with Killing Spree. Do I have a link to my movie? I do, and I just realized it's probably not. I thought I had it in the doobly-doo. I'm gonna just go ahead real quick, and first I'm gonna go to the page. I'm gonna copy the link, and I'm going to go over to my face. I'm gonna do a really weird thing. Go in here. I'm gonna let's see. Yeah, it's not there. I'm a piece of shit. I'm an idiot. Oh boy, oh boy. Let's edit that. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Give me money for smut. Okay. So that is now in the doobly-doo. Cool. Sorry about that. I'm so dumb. Red Spirit Lake, it is a notoriously fucked up movie. We Await, also notoriously fucked up, but I feel like Red Spirit Lake is the more fucked up. Just to give you a general idea, like you look at this shiz. Cool. Oh, there's a nipple. Some bloodiness, chicks being weird, whatever the fuck's going on there. Like, I think this is the image that I really was like, hell yeah. But yeah. I have never watched Red Spirit Lake. I've read about it just in my SOV studies, but I've never nabbed a copy. So I guess I'm going to. I'm really excited about Red Spirit Lake. This is probably the one I'm most excited about. Oh, God damn it. I need to uninstall Honey, and I keep forgetting to do so. But 1993, 1996, whole lot of fucking craziness. If you look at like nude and blood-soaked Godzilla-sized Jesus, is just a random meditation on the old dark house replete with UFO abductions, castration, frank nudity, witchcraft, fatal fistings, and slaughterous son. Fatal Fisting, by the way, if that's not a punk band, it needs to be. So now Arcadia weighing in, as I appreciate him doing. I think Red Spirit is really cool, like a New York underground psychedelic slasher or something. Nice. So we said, yeah. So yeah, I'm super excited to finally get a chance to watch this in its best possible version. So it's region free, brand new restoration from the original tapes, 2 audio commentaries, a bunch of shorts and interviews, raw footage featurettes, exclusive deleted scenes and out. Like, this thing's packed to the gills. And then a 28-page booklet, because why not? Designed by Matt Desiderio of horror boobs. I like horror boobs. Both the sight and the boobs. Someone added 50. What? We got a thing. Look at that! Oh my god! Holy shit! What? Wait, what? Did someone? Holy fuck! Someone else did the executive producer. Was that you, Cam? Holy shit! We are now at 62%. Oh my fucking god! That is amazing. Thank you. Oh my god. Holy shit! This might actually work. This will be by the way, if this actually gets funded. I've done technically 3 campaigns in the past. One of them, it was a Kickstarter. I never actually did it was going to be a web series. It was going to be a piece of shit, so it's fine that it failed. But I did 2 Indiegogos before for my last 2 movies, and both failed. And I still have a few perks I have to give out because I didn't have any money for them. There's a book that still needs to be written, but like I specifically made this a fixed goal because I knew I couldn't afford to like get things out immediately if I didn't make it a fixed goal. And it is insane that this might actually be the first time that it actually works. That's amazing. Oh my god. And that was thank you so much. That's amazing. Wow, I wasn't expecting it to just happen. Oh man, thank you so much. Fuck. Okay, we need to get back to, I'm sorry. The people who don't give a fuck, who only want news, are like, God damn it, stop talking about your fucking movie. I need to tell my wife how. Oh, I threw my phone. Oh my god. How late am I streaming? Not much later. Fuck. And we have the fucking. Oh man, I'm sorry. By the way, patrons, I'm sorry. It's this. I'm gonna have to push the cast party back a little bit just because this is going a little longer than I expected. My bad. Anyway, bunch of shit here. I'm really excited for this. You should buy it. I'm going to buy it. It's only 1,500 units. I expect them all to sell out by next month. If they don't, I'm going to be mad. So in the unlikely event the movie isn't made, what happens with donors? Oh, so, okay, after this, I can't do any more Indiegogo questions because I do need to finish the stream. So I gave like half a thought when I went through everything. So the previous 2 Indiegogo campaigns, I did actually make the movie. And the same will happen here. No matter, unless I die, that's the only thing that will stop me from making the movie. Like if I die or like go into a coma or something, the movie will probably not get made. That being said, I wouldn't necessarily say that it won't get made. There are other people to finish it in the case that I fucking die. But other than that unlikely event, even though I'm probably going to have a fucking heart attack any day now, it will get made. If somehow it doesn't, you'll get a refund. But you know, if we're going to talk just like legal shit real quick, you will get a refund if it doesn't get made. But it will get made. Casey says if I die, that she'll finish it. There you go. It'll get finished. Will it be great? I don't know. Maybe, but it'll get made no matter what. Whenever I start a movie, I finish that movie. Now, anyway, back when I did my Kickstarter back when I was still living in Charleston, that's different. That was a pussy back then. Now I'm a fucking go-getter, all in piece of shit. So it will get made no matter what. Even if we don't get all the money for Indiegogo, it'll get made. It'll just get made with less money and therefore probably a little bit less quality. But I don't fuck around anymore. I can't describe in words how much I desperately want to get movies made. And what I'll do to get them made. It involves sacrifices. Anyway, Quiet City Dance Party. These are mumblecore movies. I'm not going to go into them. I don't give a shit. They might be good. I don't know, but they're mumblecore, and I could not give less of a shit. I do not care if we get on in history. It feels like one of those movies you'd watch on Mubi randomly. It's basically a artsy docudrama, and I don't know anything about Radu Jude. He's apparently really notable in art circles. I just don't know. But there's very little as far as stuff. There's a booklet, there's a short film, there's an introduction, but it's a 138-minute movie, and it looks pretty good. It looks weird as shit. It looks experimental. Experimental is not everyone's cup of tea. I love experimental, so I'm into it. But I don't know really anything about this other than what's on the page. And it, as you can see, it chronicles a young theater director's efforts to stage an accurate reenactment of the Odessa massacre, in which Romanian soldiers slaughtered tens of thousands of Ukrainian Jews, despite the municipal government's attempts to censor the director's efforts. It's an internationally acclaimed dark satire. So that hits my buttons, but it might, or ticks my boxes. Might not tick yours. So, you know, buyer beware. Hypnosis is another one. Altered Innocence. This is a Russian film that has like no reviews out there, so I don't know what to think. It looks perfectly good, like visually, like, you know, look at this. It looks fine. But I haven't really found anything suggesting that it's particularly good. And then also, if you go down here, there's nothing. There's nothing here. So I don't know what to think about. This is what I'm waiting on. It is only 1,000 units, but as you can see, like even then, only a little over 100 have sold. So you're probably fine. Abandon All Conception of Soul says, it's phenomenal. I do not care if we go down in history as barbarians. Is phenomenal and highly recommends it. Awesome. Hell yeah, that makes me happy. And then Sin Arcadia, if I remember correctly, the director self-released Red Spirit Lake on VHS through mail order. I have a dub of this version, and then later something weird released it through mail order VHS. That tracks. I don't remember any of the details of its distribution either, but that would make a lot of sense. Ham on Rye, of course, Factory 25's first release here, although they have plenty of releases in their catalog, so I wouldn't be surprised to see one re-upped with the slipcover. But Ham on Rye looks like a pretty standard issue, coming-of-age comedy. Even Ham on Rye, coming-of-age comedy. Nervous excitement of youth. It looks good. It has commentary, director's cut, essays, and a booklet. Or essays. It doesn't actually say booklet, but I'm assuming a booklet. Making of, deleted scenes. I really like the look of this movie. I think it looks really cool. Let me get there. It has that kind of soft thing, you know, put a pro mist filter on your fucking lens. And that is one of those like little things that really gets my goat. I like that it's like, it looks like actual young people, like actual teenagers. That's always great to see. In a non-porno. So yeah, I'm intrigued, and it's going down faster. I'm intrigued, but it's not like, you know, it's not really hitting the bean. You know what I'm saying? Delta Space Mission. Jesus Christ. Delta Space Mission looks like my jam. It is Czech, Russian. What is I forgot. Romanian. Okay, so a lot of Romanian shit right now. But yeah, Romanian. So a lot of Romanian. I'm really excited for all this Romanian shit that's happening. This is exciting, guys. So it's 70 minutes long. And it looks bonkers banana pants. I'm not going to get too crazy with the trailer here, but you can kind of tell, like, it looks fuckity weird. You know, a lot of fairly inexpensive animation, but, you know, it kind of has that Fantastic Planet vibe. And you know what? As someone who does drugs, amazing. You know, I think this looks like totally my jam. I'm very intrigued. So, tons of extras. There was a short film series, I guess, based on it, or that came after. What was it? It came before it. Commentary by Kat Ellinger. Hell yeah. Yeah. So Deaf Crocodile brought this one out. Fuck yeah. And I also just love the slipcover. So I'm really into this. I know Master Chaos wasn't, but you know what? He doesn't do drugs. I do. That makes me a cool kid, I guess, or something. Cain and Abel from Connie. This is Thai? Or no, this is Filipino, right? Wait. Burp. Yeah, Filipino. It's a powerful examination of the landed class and its frontier justice. High-pitched melodrama, allegory for the rampant bellicosity of the Philippines under Fernando Marcos. Part-timeless biblical retelling with nods to Sam Peckinpah's Straw Dogs. It's a lush actioner and powerful introduction to the pulpier side of the national artist of the Philippines, Lino Brocka. Not a whole lot of special features, but, you know, just enough. They have the times there. That's pretty cool. Booklet. looks pretty hip. And I just like the look of it too. It has, I don't know, there's something, it reminds me of like a John Woo movie or something in places. Just as far as the colors, whatever the film stock is, has that kind of nice grainy dark look to it. So not one I'm probably gonna pick up immediately, but cool. Blood on Her Name, newer film from 2019. Yeah. Has probably the best slipcover of the bunch. Looks really dope. I love the minimalist backside. Newer film, very dark. A lot of negative fill. I love me some negative fill. Yeah, commentary, proof of concept. That's pretty nifty to see. Cast and crew and conversation, essay. You know, looks dope. That one is 1,500 units and has over 1,000 in stock. So probably wait a second, but I'm pretty intrigued. Bilitis from Fun City Editions. Love this artwork so much. I love the look of this film. It's also like a lot of just soft lighting. I say soft lighting, like soft. I don't know why my brain isn't working. Has that like, you know, smeared a little Vaseline on the lens, erotic look to it that really gets my goat. So I am super hyped for this one. Directed by David Hamilton, 1977. Not a whole lot in the way of extras, but it does have an audio commentary by Alexandra Heller-Nicholas and Josh Nelson, as well as a booklet with essay by Sam Deegan, and a video interview with the camera operator. So that also pretty hip to that jazz. That's one of those I'm going to be picking up immediately. And then finally, American Scream. This one I've heard a lot about over the years, but Culture Shock is releasing it. I automatically want to buy anything Culture Shock releases just because I like them as a company. And that one is still over 1,000, has 2,500 units. So this one's probably pretty safe. As you can see, pretty slick slip cover for those that give a damn. Very grainy film. Love it. And very of its time, just visually of its time. But it looks pretty sick, very dark. And features feature-length commentary, restored promotional teaser, real collections, podcast episodes. Not too crazy on the special features, but enough. You know, as I've said before, just give me a feature-length commentary. What's my favorite partner label? Asked Tedis. Probably AGFA. I mean, like, I know that's the easy answer, but AGFA and Alternate Innocence are both pretty fucking rad. I like TerraVision's concept a lot, but you know, they haven't released a whole lot yet. And then Saturn's Core and Fun City Editions. Fuck, I don't know. But Fun City Editions is actually, I think, as far as like quality of films, Fun City Editions, as far as like the fact that it's something that's been released, it's AGFA. So it just depends on the time of the day. So that's it for Vinegar Syndrome stuff. Let's go through these remaining news items. There's not a whole lot. There's just two other things I want to talk about. First off, Tentacles is coming to Blu-ray, and look at that slipcover. Holy butts. Good Lord. Like, even if you don't like Tentacles, god damn, that's a slipcover. Holy shit. I don't even want the movie. I want that poster. God damn. That is good looking. Anyway, so that is now available for pre-order through Kino. It's going to come out April 12th. And so far, I don't know if they're adding extras, but right now the extras are pretty sparse. There is a radio spot, though. So, like, there's that. But starring John Huston, Shelley Winters, Henry Fonda, Bo Hopkins. You know, it's Cynicals, but that slip. And then finally, Scream Factory has a few things happening. Night Creatures, which I actually didn't see this until just now. From 1962, Night Creatures, which has no extras currently. I don't know what the fuck. Apparently the aspect ratio should be 185:1 according to these guys. I don't know myself because I've never seen Night Creatures, but that looks interesting. But of course, there's no extras yet, so we will check back in when we have that. That's April 19th, so plenty of time for that to change. And Cursed, of course, getting a collector's edition. There is not going to be the mythical director's cut because they couldn't find the shit for it, so that sucks. That makes me sad. But they don't even have all the. Okay, so but they do note the unrated cut is not the original Craven cut of the film, featuring different actors in the roles. We tried, so that's too bad. I'm sure they did try. Maybe it depends on when they finally release like the full extras, but that is April 26th. We'll see how good it looks. And then Happy Death Day and Happy Death Day to You are getting the deluxe treatment from Shout Factory. Like, look at this shit. You got your pins, you got your box, you got your blues, you got your posters on 4K. That's pretty cool if you really like Happy Death Day. They're good. They're good movies. I always remember Happy Death Day to You because it was the movie that I watched, and then I left the theater and I tried to save a dog that was running around the street, but it ran into the interstate and got hit and died in front of me. So that's the memory that I have like bolted to Happy Death Day to You. But yeah, UHD sets, limited edition posters, rolled, of course, limited to 500 units, 4 hard enamel pens, and whatever extras we got here. New audio commentary with the director and actors, depending on which one. Plus and that's same for the Blu-ray. And then I think I'll just port it over extras from the Blu-ray. So anyway, cool. If you really like that. And of course, there's a standard release of Happy Death Day and Happy Death Day to You. Oh, didn't want to do that. Anyway, point is, that's it for news. There's definitely more out there to talk about, but I'm dying. So last thing I want to do is I want to open my Severin package. So Severin. Oh, Bryce left. Bye, Bryce. I love you. What time is it? 6:12. That was 2 minutes ago. Yeah, I ordered this like a couple days ago, and I already got it from Severin. And this is just they did their little sale, which I was going to talk about the sale, but like almost everything is sold out, if not everything, because they're moving their facilities, which I'm very excited to see. And so yeah, I just wanted to like pop this stuff out because I don't have time this week to do an unboxing like edited. Peanuts. Are these yeah, those are the ones. By the way, if you want to do like a cool science experiment, these are the environmentally friendly peanuts, and they dissolve in water. And if you lick your finger, they stick to it. So what do I got here? I'm not going to pour all these out because I have animals. I'm just going to take them out. So I got a few things that were just missing from my Severin collection, as well as the January package. February package? January package. Whatever. So I got Masked Mutilator. Hell yeah. Oh, don't. Come on, camera. Give me a break here. Masked Mutilator. I've heard nothing but meh things, but I thought, why not? Revenge of the Living Dead Girls, a film that I almost got when I was at Severin earlier during packing season, but did not. So finally got that. I heard it was pretty wacky tobacky. Of course, we've got Don't Go in the House. Wait, what do I have to do to... There we go. Don't Go in the House, which this cover is fucking rad. It's replicating the cover from the VHS days that everybody got all hot and bothered over. So it looks super sick. And yeah, and of course you got the other cover in there. I'm so excited. I love Don't Go in the House. It's such a good film. So very excited about that. And then Delirium is one I haven't seen. Pretty saucy little slip there. And comes off like a glove. And I'm very excited about that. So that's pretty dope. Very excited about those. Don't know when the fuck I'll have time to watch them. Of course, all their slips are like the same quality as Vinegar Syndrome now. So that's super dope. Upgrade. I think just upgrade the site. Mondo Balordo. I probably won't enjoy very much, but it's Boris Karloff, and that kind of sold me. Byleth, the Demon of Incest. Don't know how I haven't watched this before. A Day of Judgment, a film that is, by all accounts, awful. But it was super cheap because it was 50% off, and I said, fucking why not? And then finally, Werewolf in a Girl's Dormitory, another film that I'm not super pumped about, but you know what? Cool. That's what I got. So, thank you guys so much for watching my shit. I got things to do, a cast party to do. Patrons, go check out the cast party. I'll see you in there. Guys, until next time, I just want to say with all my heart, give me money, but also go watch a movie.